story then, and to really take this forward, we have a live guest with us on the show, Gautham.
Hi.
Welcome to ET Now Startup Central. You're of course the co-founder and COO of Startup Village, which remember is a one-of-its-kind incubator in the country, right? The first such partnership between the government and the private sector that started out with an objective of, I think, incubating 1,000 startups in India. Tell us about, what has changed and what is Startup Village 2.0 all about?
So globally, if you look, right, Facebook, Google, Apple, etc., they started off in campuses. So in the first phase of Startup Village, which was designed to incubate over 48 startups across 5 years, we received over 5,000 applications. And 9 different states approached us to actually establish Startup Village in the state. So keeping in line with that, keeping in line the number of applications, the interest, we decided to scale Startup Village nationally through an online platform. This is in perfect alignment with the Startup India program, and it will actually effectively reach over 5 million students in 3,500 different engineering colleges in India.
Right.
So the online program is very structured. It's an intensive 6-month program, and we're doing this in 2 parts. First, we have a completely free online course, and followed up with that, we have an extensive 6-month program. So during the 6-month program, at the end of 6-month program, students will have multiple options to graduate from. They can either get funded based on the progress that they made during the program. They can get acqui-hired, or they can end up finding jobs or join other incubators, accelerators. Now we've received over 1,000 applications in the last 1 year already, and we're targeting 1,000 startups this year. Students can apply to this program on www.sv.co/apply.
Right. Just to get a sense of this, there's been so many accelerators in the last few months, right from MNCs to Indian companies. So, why should students really come to Startup Village, sv.co? And, this is also an online incubator. So, I mean, when you have accelerators offering physical space, what is, the additional benefit that you give through this digital incubator?
So, if you look at what most of the accelerators and the incubators look for, they're mostly startups with traction. This is more like an avenue for student founders to actually try out entrepreneurship on an idea. And we also supply an idea from our end, so they can actually give entrepreneurship a shot while in college itself and really discover what kind of founder are they? Are they a technical co-founder, or are they just a marketing guy in the startup, or are they like a core business guy? So they can figure this out at the end of 6 months. Again, they can choose out multiple options at the end of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And have we seen student entrepreneurs really clicking in India like the way we have, say, in Stanford University or the US? I mean, the startup ecosystem here is just maturing. You have seen instances of college dropouts who haven't been able to handle so much of fame and so much of money so early in their career.
Understood.
So, is this really a good idea to encourage students to sort of pursue entrepreneurship without getting some experience in the beginning?
So the interesting factor there is, right? See, students, the way the world is progressing, the way the new age internet companies coming, etc. There is always a space for someone to figure out if he's a product guy and actually join the company as a product guy. So that for them to like really understand, really figure out where they fit in the current new 2.0 company phase, it's best if they try starting up while in college itself and really discover what kind of a person they are. So this is the opportunity that Startup Village is able to provide, and this we believe is a good thing.
Right.
So for instance, if you look at Shashank of Practo, he started while in college, and look at where he is right now. So that's the trend that we are looking forward to.
Right. Finally, for students and startups watching this program, I mean, you've already given the URL where they can apply, but is there any criteria that you're working at that, perhaps they need to work on, such and such ideas, or there needs to be some qualification, anything at all that students should know before they apply to this incubator?
Absolutely not. The only thing that we expect of them is that they actually form a team. You can never apply. You cannot apply to the program as an individual. You always have to team up and then apply for the program. And if you think you have the aptitude for it, we have a place for you.
Great. Finally, what kind of traction are you seeing already in terms of applications? Have you seen a lot of interest, and how many universities do you have a tie-up with? Because I believe they also get a minor degree in tech entrepreneurship or something like that.
Absolutely. So we've already received over 1,000 applications for our last batch, and we're hoping that the number is rise this time. We're already in partnership with Gujarat Technological University, who's offering a minors in technology entrepreneurship at this point, along with specialization that students can avail.
Right.
So that is available to anybody who applies to become part of our programs.
Right. Finally, any chief mentor that you have here? You of course had Chris Gopalakrishnan for Startup Village 1.2.
Yes.
Who are you counting on for Startup Village 2.2?
We are looking at the entire ecosystem of founders, and Chris continues to be a mentor, but we're looking forward to the entire ecosystem supporting us to make this happen.
Great.
We have this small campaign in place which is called the Start in College campaign. We're hoping that will see a lot of colors.
Right? Okay. Thank you so much, Gautham, and wishing you the very best with Startup Village 2.0.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.